No one asked for this video, and sometimes those are my favorite ones to make. I am a smidgen late to the party because I finally just watched Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I know. But I thought I would rank the entire franchise so far. I don't know if there's intended to be another one after this, who knows? Probably. Important things to cover before I get into it. I'm excluding the original from the list, and I'm just gonna rank the rest of the franchise. The original is the best, simply for the fact that without the original, we wouldn't have the rest of the franchise. The misogynistic jokes notwithstanding, and I'm gonna leave that at that. And I'm gonna be ranking the rest of the films based on personal preference, obviously, and also a little bit by how much they add to the franchise. Okay, so at the bottom of the list is Frozen Empire. It started out hopeful. It was fun seeing the new gang in the city doing the Ghostbusters thing. I enjoyed that. But there were way too many storylines because apparently you can't make a Ghostbusters movie anymore without including the original Ghostbusters. I guess that's not a thing. It was so many storylines that I almost forgot that Phoebe is kind of supposed to be the main character of this. They could have simply just focused on the Spanglers and their development. As the movie went on, it just became more apparent that this was just a nostalgia jerk-off fest. Trying to please the new fans and the old fans pleases nobody. And this is a mild zero context spoiler, but the queer-coded storyline in this was toxic as fuck. And I said what I said. Starting off a little heated, I know. And I think that's because I literally just finished watching Frozen Empire. So like my thoughts are very fresh and very strong. All right, next up is Ghostbusters 2. And I don't know if this is a weird choice to rank this so low. I don't know how y'all feel about Ghostbusters 2. I feel like I see nobody talk about it. To me, it's forgettable. And maybe it's forgettable to everybody else, I don't know. The only thing new I think that the sequel really leans into and brings to the franchise and adds like a funny and realistic edge is the consequences to the Ghostbusters actions. Like running around causing property damage is obviously gonna make city officials, like the governing bodies, angry and come down hard on the Ghostbusters. And I think that makes for some fun conflict aside from the actual ghosts. And I'm glad that the rest of the movies have kind of run with that as well. Now there's only 2 more left, and I know you guys know which ones they are since I'm not including the original. But I genuinely consider these 2 at about the same level for different reasons. So obviously one of the 2 is Ghostbusters Afterlife. I felt like this one was way more balanced on the nostalgia and the focus on the new character. Specifically Phoebe and Trevor, who honestly I almost forgot was a part of the family in Frozen Empire because he was barely in it. Probably because Finn Wolfhard had other obligations and things like that, but still like damn. Anyways, I liked the new setting of Afterlife. Obviously, I like the new characters. And the inclusion of the original Ghostbusters I never felt like was overshadowing the new. I do have mixed feelings about Gozer being the main baddie again. It feels a little bit repetitive, but the upgraded look was rad and I liked the backstory they gave to Gozer. So I'm electing to not be that mad about it. Overall, I think this is the best franchise entry when it comes to like balance of nostalgia, like the old and new blood. And the only one left, if I had to choose one, I think I would go with this one as my favorite, like sequel, requel, reboot, whatever. 2016 Ghostbusters. I'm gonna get so much flack for this. I cannot wait to see my held for review comment section after this video goes up. But I'm standing by that this is the only Ghostbusters movie in the entire franchise that isn't a complete nostalgia fest. They actually tried to do something new. Obviously they had nods to the original, but their inclusion of the original actors was fresh and fun. Like they got to play different characters, which I thought was awesome and legitimately fun. Like this one wins for being the most original story, like as original as you can be for being a reboot or a remake, obviously. And both 2016 and Afterlife win for having women in STEM. I figured it'd be best to keep this one short because I think the comment section is about to be hilarious and terrifying. I recently did a video all about the 2016 Ghostbusters movie if you want to check that out. And I'll see you next week with new videos. It's going to be all about A Quiet Place next week. So until then, stay strange. Bye.